Good morning. Good morning. How is everybody doing today on this beautiful Monday morning? I hope everybody's had a fantastic week and a blessed weekend. So, this is the momentum call for Monday. I'm so excited to be on this call today. It is a pleasure to just welcome all everybody coming on in. Yes. Welcome Danny, welcome Arava, welcome Jen. Yes, this is Monday Momentum Call because I'm ready to set y'all on fire for y'all week. Danny, you ready? If you ready, Danny, drop some twos in that chat if you ready today, Danny. If you ready, Jen, drop some twos in that chat if you ready. Arava, if you ready, drop some tools in that chat if y'all ready to get set on fire today. Because I got something for you today. When I mean something juicy for y'all, all I can say is welcome to the Momentum Call. My name is Tracy McLaurin, and I am your host for this call each and every Monday. I am here to, how can I say, jumpstart your spirit, put you in a better place, put you in a better space for you to be able to have the most fantastic week ever. That is important to have the most fantastic week ever. In this business, what we do, we need to elevate, we need to illuminate ourselves, we need to congratulate ourselves, and we need to graduate to the next level. So let's get this party started. It's 10:31, and I'm going to be talking about the ultimate key called value. So value to me is win-win. So we're going to talk about the win-win situation today. So what I mean by win-win is this, and I'm going to see win-win meaning that when you're doing business with someone and they always want you to come to the table with it, or they always want you to join their company, win-win means that you both win at the same time. You don't want to be in the win-lose where they win and you lose. You want to be at where it's on the course. You want to have value to yourself. We are the most important creatures on this planet, and we need to have value to ourselves. So whenever you go onto the table to do business with anybody, you want to make sure you have the win-win attitude, the value attitude. You want to make sure you have that value attitude of win-win. Don't never let nobody tell you what you can't do. Don't never let nobody tell you nothing. You coming to the table to win. You're not being a loser at this game. You're coming to the table to win. So your value is more important than anybody else's value. If you don't value yourself and you don't look for the win-win attitude, you're going to lose at all costs. So we're talking about the win-win value of yourself. And I give you an example of what I mean by win-win. A couple of years ago, I was going to in an event, and as a matter of fact, it was a business opportunity here in my home state. And a gentleman wanted me to come on to be a partner in this business, but only just to get his customer 1 point so he can rank up. And I said, well, okay, then why don't you join my business? He paused for a second and he didn't give me an answer. So I said, oh, okay, cool. He turned around and said, well, are you going to come in? And I said, no, I'm not, because it will help you, but how is it going to help me? Because I just asked you to join me over in what I'm doing if I'm going to join you in what you're doing. So he didn't want to do all that. So that meant that it would have been a win for him and a lose for me. No. Meaning value. I value myself. I value what I do. So why should I come and help you grow if we're not going to grow together? So win-win attitude is so important. And I'm coming from the 7 books of highly effective people, because you need to have the win-win mentality. You need to have the win-win mantra. You need to have the win-win stamina. You need to have the win-win overall for your life. Win-win. You should never come to the table with an attitude of lose, or they win and you lose. Never. Never come to the table with that type of attitude. Because if you come to the table with that type of attitude, you're going to get exactly what you want. So you need to change your perspective and your mindset to say, I'm going to win-win. This is a win-win situation. You win, I win. I value myself, so I'm going to win this. So that's what I'm talking about today, the win-win attitude. I don't care who it is in your life. I don't care what you're doing in your life. You need to have that win-win attitude. And if that person is not going to bring that value to you, then you're going to have to kindly decline. You're going to have to kindly walk away from them. Because guess what? It is not in your repertoire. It is not in your DNA. It is not in your portfolio to keep on being a loser in somebody else's program and they're the winner. I'm going to say this again. You do not need to keep on being a loser in somebody else's program and they're the winner. You need to be a winner in your own program that you created for yourself and how you want to do it. Because whether you want to believe it or not, you're setting yourself up for integrity. You're setting yourself up for character. You're setting yourself up to go a long mile, longevity. You're setting yourself up to be the most fantastic person you could possibly be. And if anybody tells you that you're different or you're less, then you know what you need to tell them? Baby, you ain't me. You don't walk my shoes. My shoes is carved out and designed for me. They ain't carved out and designed for you. Because if they was, God would have created two instead of one. When he created me, he broke the mold. And that's what you need to tell them. When he created me, he broke the mold. I'm unique and I'm designed in every special way. You know, I would like to say we the diamonds in the rough. So that win-win mentality is what you need to have at all costs. Well, I don't care what you're doing in your life. I don't care what business you're in. I don't care if you're working for yourself or working for somebody else. You need to have that win-win mentality. You need to set your mind up to be in a winning position for you. Value yourself. Value yourself. This is something I've been thinking about for the last couple of days of what I wanted to talk about this morning. And I begin to come to the point of value. We need to value ourselves. And if you don't value you, then you need to go back to the drawing board and you need to get a piece of paper like this, put your name on that paper in a big circle like we used to do when we had to write a paragraph or do a book report. And you need to pull strengths from yourself, put them on paper. What is it about me that I can illuminate and I can bring to the table? What is it about me? And when you put that on paper, you're describing yourself. So therefore, you're setting yourself up for longevity. Can nobody tell you who you are? Can nobody do what you do? Can nobody walk your shoes or your journey but you? So add value to yourself. Don't let nobody take nothing from you. Not one damn thing from you. You are the best person. You are illuminating, you are electrifying, and you are damn hellified good. When you walk into any room, when you walk into any atmosphere, you are damn good. And you need to look yourself in the mirror and say, oh, baby, it's a win-win for me today. It's a win-win. The attitude that I display, the walk that I walk, the talk that I talk, it's an attitude. It's called faith, believing in you. Because we got so many naysayers that ain't gonna believe in you by no means necessary and don't give two flying flicks about you. They don't. They smile in your face. Hey, that's what they do. Behind your back, they try to stab you and trying to take you out. But you need to walk with grace. You need to walk with ease. You need to be walking humble, and you need to let your light shine, honey, because it's a win-win situation. And always keep your enemies in prayer, because guess what? Nothing shuts down an enemy more than prayer. See, you can't do it, but God can knock them to their knees. Have that win-win mentality for yourself. Be successful in everything you do, no matter who is looking at you, no matter what's going on. Add value to you. Love yourself on damn purpose. Set yourself on fire on damn purpose. So when you go out and you slay, you got it going on. It ain't nothing nobody can tell you that we can't do. On our call last night, I asked y'all, remember the time when you didn't have and now you got. You should be looking back and saying, damn, I came a long way because I can remember we couldn't do this. We didn't have the money for this. The bill collectors was knocking on the door talking about we gonna take this or call them on the phone, we gonna do this. Today I can say, nah, baby. What you say? Let me write this check. I'm gonna shut the bill collector down. Oh no, when I open up the refrigerator, we got varieties of stuff too. We don't know what we want to eat. See, this is where you know you in a better place. When you open your refrigerator and you get confused about what you want because there's so much shit in there, you know you in a better place. Because when you can look back and open up the refrigerator, you ain't confused because you don't know what to eat because there ain't nothing in there. But when you come into this space in your life where you're confused about, well, damn, I don't know what I want to eat because I'm confused today. See, when you come into the element of your life where confusion comes in for you, and it's not a bad thing, it's a good thing because now you elevated your life up to another damn level. But damn, I don't know what I want to do today. Not really sure because I have so much options. You added value to yourself. You leveled yourself up. You leveled up. Every year I take a look at my life and what I've done in that year, and I say next level, next level. Every year I do that for me, next level, because it has to be a next level. I've done that this year, next level. So guys, I'm just going to share this real personal testimony. I have been ripping and running since this morning. I had to shoot to Delaware this morning to go to the post office so I could do my passport. That's been on my goal for myself for the last 6 years. So I had to shoot all the way to Delaware because that was the only place that was available for me to do it today. I shot all the way to Delaware to do this, and I had an appointment this morning. But I knew I had to get back here to do my call, and I shot from Delaware to back here to Pennsylvania to get this done. So when I say any means necessary, value to yourself, I knew what I had to do this morning, and I had to go get it done. Being productive, being value to yourself, it adds that. So that passport was on my list to do. It's done. I don't got time, it's done. Moving on to the next things is on my list. I'm so happy and grateful now that I'm just, whew, I'm an LLC. All I'm waiting for, I got the confirmation in my mail today that all I'm waiting for is my documentation in the mail to show that my company is now legally trademark LLC. That was on my to-do list. It's done. So therefore, nobody can steal my shit. When I go to really go full-blown flash out for my company, nobody can steal my shit because it's trademark. So when I say I added value to myself, I am so grateful for that. And so blessed beyond measure. Sometimes when you work behind the scenes, you need to work behind the scenes so nobody can see what you're doing. And then you come into the front line because you got it going on. You are your own movie, your own pen, your own eraser. You erase and erase as many times until you get it right. You your own script. You add value to you. You the win-win. Make sure it's one damn good hellified story to tell. Because if it's a damn good hellified story, guess what, baby? It's good. It's good. It's a hellified good story. So guys, I'm gonna open up the line. Anybody want to share from what they got from this call today? Feel free, let me know. What's your thoughts? Anybody want to share today about what you took away from what I just said about win-win value for yourself?
Hi, Trace. This is Jenny. How you doing? Thank you for the call, by the way. And I understood what you said. Show up for yourself, and I gotta get my LLC going too. But yeah, I just want to say thank you for the call, and that was really good. It gave me stuff to think about. Thank you.
You're welcome. Thank you, Jen, for sharing.
Hey, Miss Tracy.
Hey,
It's Dominique. My voice is trying to leave me. That's why I wasn't going to talk at first, but I'm still going to be crunk. It don't matter. I just wanted to tell you how grateful I am for you because you're absolutely right. I'm so excited about getting that book too. Thank you for bringing that up in this call. To have a win win situation for yourself at the end of the day, we should be our number one priority because once we believe and advance in ourselves, all things will come to us afterwards. We're trying to win for everything else, every other reason. But if we just focus on what our goals are and what it is that we are supposed to be accomplishing on this world, on this earth, all those things will then fall into our laps. We have to first walk in our purpose and believe in our purpose, and then everything will follow. So thank you so much for this call, man. We appreciate you.
thank you, thank you, thank you. I appreciate it. I appreciate it. Thank you so much for sharing. Um, Anybody else want to come off of mute and, tell me what you got from this call today?
Hey, peace and blessings, everybody. This is J Boss. Um, as far as what you were saying, pretty much brings me back to the idea of like, you just got to stay your course, not let anyone, knock you off your course. There's always these new little shiny things in your face, but you got to stay your course, level up, not let other things distract you, and just keep doing what you're doing, and not let the surrounding people or energies conflict with what you're doing. If it don't serve you, don't work with it. Plus, you don't need to add a whole bunch on your plate anyway. Focus on what you're doing and don't try to do every damn thing else.
I appreciate that, and that's true because man, when you get caught up in somebody else's genre, in somebody else's story, you lose sight of yourself. Anybody else want to share?
Hey, Miss Tracy. Good morning, everybody. Um, so I mean, basically from the call, I just be confident, be confident in yourself. And be confident in, like everybody else say, be confident in your purpose and know that that's what you're here for. Know that that's what you do. And lastly, basically just don't be afraid to let people know like, hey, if if I'm going to work with you, you going to work with me, or it's a no-go, because people are so used to, I guess you could say, taking advantage or quote unquote getting something for free, that they feel like, oh, well, you're my friend, you my sister, you my, my cousin, my boo thing, my whatever. You supposed to just, I'm supposed to get the discount when nobody else does. But it's like, no, this is my bread and butter. This is me growing. And if you can't support me in what I'm doing, that says a lot in its own. So really, that I feel like that message was for me, because I've been dealing with that, just thinking, oh, well, are people really gonna, they gonna shun me because I'm not charging for the low ski or whatever. And it's like, no, charge your price. Whatever it is that you have set for yourself, hey, look, this is what it is. We're working together and this is how much it costs. So just be confident in that. And I'm taking that. I'm gonna be using that for the going forward. So thank you, Miss Tracy.
You're welcome. Thank you for sharing too. Anybody else? So, guys, when I say win-win, I mean that. It's real serious. This is nothing to play with because we are human beings. We are children of God. We are men and women. We multitask. We wear so many hats. We really do. And we have to value ourselves. And so if we carve out our own self-employed businesses and we charge a specific price, please do not allow nobody to come and give you no Disneyland shit. And I mean Disneyland shit. Because honestly, and I'm going to keep it so real today. If I can keep it real today, somebody come off of you and say, just set the call on fire. Because that's what I'm going to do.
Just set the call on fire. Let it go, Miss Tracy.
Shut this shit on fire. Let's go.
This is what I'm going to say. Because let's be real. We are all sisters and brothers. But if you was to go somewhere else, guarantee you they would not try to discount, they would not try to alter, If I said this was the price was, if it was on the other side of the track, you would pay it with no problem. You would pay it. But because I am over here on this side of the earth, and y'all understand what I'm saying, because I don't want to get into the color thing, but you want to give me, oh, come on. For real, I thought we was down. I thought we was related. I thought we was this. No, this is my business. This is what I do. So why are you trying to hustle me? Will you hustle them? Will you go across the street and hustle them? No, you won't. You'll pay whatever the hell they say. But because I am an African American sister and I'm doing my thing over here, you coming over here, you want a discount, you want the hookup, you want all this. No, I carved this out for me. So why are you trying to rob me? And I say this because years ago I had a licensed daycare that I took and made out of my home, and I will never forget this. My brother said to me two things. Number one, oh, I need my daughter to come to your bootleg business. I said, bootleg? What do you mean by bootleg? Oh, you know, I pay you $10 an hour. I said, $10 an hour? No, boo, I'm sorry. This is my price. Take it or leave it. We family, that's your niece. I mean, you got a little bootleg daycare anyway. I said, first and foremost, I am licensed by the state of Pennsylvania. I have all of my certifications that I need to run a successful daycare. I can get anything, and I also have my CDA in that business. So please don't try to come at me. So when I say family will try to suck at you every time, this is my own brother. But he called my business, my daycare, bootleg. And I had to laugh because I'm like, well, damn, it's like that. But 2 weeks later, he went and enrolled my niece into another daycare and paid twice as much and didn't complain about it, but wouldn't pay my fee that I said he had to pay. But they didn't offer her 3 meals a day. He had to bring her lunch and he had to have her out by a certain time. I gave my parents a little grace period. But you see, people don't appreciate what you offer. They think they can alternate it, do what they want to do to it, and then like kind of stab you in the back with a knife and keep twisting it and turning it. Don't do that to yourself. Don't shoot yourself in the foot. If you say you charge this price, that's what it is. If they want you to buzz, say, baby, I don't do Disneyland. I do not do Disneyland mindset. You have a Disneyland mindset. So on that note, take your Disneyland ass over there and deal with the Disneyland people. This type of business here, we call this Forbes magazine. I run a Forbes magazine business, not a damn Disneyland. Forbes magazine. There's a big difference between the two. You want to have that mentality of Disneyland, feel free to go over there. But this is a Forbes magazine business. And this is where you need to be. So guys, I'm super excited. I was so grateful to get myself prepared and accomplished on the things that I needed to do for me, value, and not taking nobody else's bullshit along the way. And when you start taking other people's bullshit along the way, let me make it real clear to you, it will transfer into you. And now you got their bullshit, you trying to get you together, and you can't do their bullshit and try to get you together. Let them keep their bullshit over there, and you stay in your lane and work what you gotta work at all costs and by any means necessary. I'm saying this, you got to fucking hold on to your life. Like God saying, hey, I got your passport. It's time for you to come home. You got to fight for it now because it belongs to you. You can never let nobody poke you out your future, and you can never let nobody downgrade you. Don't ever let nobody disrespect you. Because when they start talking about that disrespect mode, girl, that's another level. Don't let nobody disrespect you, add value to yourself. Be truly who you are and love you. I appreciate you, everybody on this call, especially the ones that chime in all the time on Mondays. I appreciate each and every one of y'all. This is the last week of this month. Next week is the 31st. Guys, I just say be blessed, be strong, have faith, and know your worth. Know your worth and stand your ground and know what you need to do to get the job done. You're welcome, Araba. And guys, I love all of y'all. So appreciate each and every one of y'all. Have a blessed day. Danny, my brother. Yes. Appreciate you, my brother. Danny, love you. Dominique, thank you. Jay, thank you. Tangi, thank you. Keisha, thank you. All of y'all. It's a pleasure to come into your homes and wherever we are to be blessed. I love all of y'all. Be blessed and have a blessed day today. Peace.